G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mum and Dad Show.
Who is Harrison Boone?
Who is Harrison Boone? You really want to jump straight into this.
I do.
Well, I just want to give a quick apology.
That's my dad, everyone. Sorry.
Hey, Dad.
Oh.
I just want to give a quick apology. Last week, we didn't stream live for the Patreon members.
Why the fuck not? Or something happened,
What
didn't
happened? The mechanic was here to look at my car. So
That's right.
Car's fine. Hooray. But this is a make-up for that, so my apologies. But if you do want to join us on the Patreon, their $1 spots are now sold out. It's now, there's it's $2, and I think there's 150 spots left at $2, and then it goes up. So go and get it.
$2 is good. What do they get on Patreon?
Mate, they get a live podcast every single week, the Mum and Dad Show, and Counsel Me Now. They get all the videos early as well.
How early?
I think it's like 4 or 5 days early.
Fuck, that's all right.
Pretty fucking early. So you get all that.
So we should refresh it.
And it's uncensored.
Behind the scenes?
Aye. Pretty much.
Not bad.
A little bit behind the scenes stuff, bit of extra content.
Your Patreon's actually good because I've looked at a few.
We post on it all the time.
Yours is good because I look at all my true crime ones that I follow, and I looked at some like back when they started at their Patreons. They offer nothing.
No.
And they're wanting $10.
It's mad.
At least yours is cheap.
Yes. Cheap
Like-
as chips.
Fucking hell.
Now,
Anyway.
MAFS.
Oh, I'm
You
keen.
want to talk MAFS. You've
Yeah.
been fired
Producer
up.
Gabe's keen too.
Gabe's keen.
He's one episode behind us, but I don't think we have any real spoilers.
Nothing happened
Really?
the last couple of nights. Nothing's really happened on MAFS.
Not really. Just the usual lols.
Yes. So, Dickie, take us through, for people who don't know what MAFS is, I'm sure everyone knows. It's where people get married at first sight. That's the whole thing, right? But it's full of the biggest spastics of all time. It
And
really
when we
is.
say spastic, we don't mean disabled.
We don't.
We mean spastic.
We mean full, like, not talking shit about disabled people. We're talking about the worst dregs of society. Yes. Like, they are far better than any disabled anything. Like, you would, like, these people you would spit on in the street.
I do.
Once again, not the disabled people. The thing is with the people on MAFS is it's funny, you can sort of track all of their whereabouts over the last couple of years. Like, they're all got like the Star Me accounts or what's it called? Star Now accounts, which is like it's like
You're
Tinder
too poor
for
for an
actors.
agent.
Yeah, it's like Tinder for actors, right? You don't have an agent, you're not good enough, and you're just trying to get extra spots.
Yes.
Like, they've all got those.
They're all ex-models.
All ex-models.
All extras.
What's the bloke? It's Harrison, right? That's the guy you don't like.
I don't like him, but I like him at the same time.
He is very fun to watch.
He's
so
just funny.
A prick.
I
love it.
I think he'd be a funny one of the boys.
Yeah.
But
terrible husband.
Putrid in any other sense.
Yes.
But I think to have a bourbon with, he'd be very funny.
And you've discovered his Instagram.
I have.
Please.
And Harrison, mate, if you're watching,
G'day.
what the fuck?
What's happening, big fella?
Oh, right, you got it there.
So he's got a kid, very cute kid. Good on him. Got some cute dogs.
So
Good
you
on
know
him.
how people were like, his wife on the show, Bronte, was going about, oh, he's so good looking, he's going to get hit on where he goes, and everyone's like, really,
So
bitch?
that was
really?
weird. He was
Really?
He kissed another girl or something on the show.
No, he didn't kiss her. He got a number.
Got a number from another girl, and then he was like, and his missus was like, "Hey, he's hot. Girls are going to give the numbers."
I think I worked out why she thinks that he is so hot, though, when you see what he did as a job.
Oh.
And
So he's a ripper.
He is a rip and a tearer.
Oh, he was on Kiss FM too.
He was on Kiss FM.
Fuck, this is almost 300 weeks ago.
Yep. He was
Have
a
a
lot
go at him.
leaner too.
So, Harrison Boone, not your average night at Marquee.
I love that his last name's Boone.
Oh, there's this one.
There, this is the one.
I don't know if we should click on that. Is that
He
appropriate?
posted it.
No, I mean for YouTube.
Oh,
So
Look
hot.
away.
Who's President Woodshop?
his son took the photo, allegedly.
Send nudes. Oh, bro.
Thirsty.
Send me off.
How many years ago is that?
That's 6 years. Is that 6 years? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I've lost count.
Oh, if it's, is it, so it's, yeah, okay.
It'd
That's
be
slightly
6
less
years, yeah.
cringe.
So what was he on Kiss FM for with Kyle and Jackie O?
They'll have any prick
So
on
there's
that.
a photo of him there. The bouquet.
His shirt off.
Oh, he caught a boot. Oh, is that thing where they had to have sex or they had to like expose themselves? Have a look
What
at
a
Stuart. Look at
man.
Stuart's comment. Get this gross dumb cunt off my Instagram.
Oh, Stuart.
So he must
True.
have. Yeah, they like. I want to see the bouquet unsent. So they basically, I think, from memory, is they would expose their naked bodies to each other and
Then see if they want to date.
Yeah, I guess. Which
On
is
the radio.
Which is, but there's another show on TV that does that. But yeah, Harrison Boone.
He's naked and afraid and
He's
coming
naked.
for you.
He's going to get you. Yeah, so that's what he's doing. He's killing it. So he's a stripper.
Should we go through another one's Instagram?
Well, we have to go on to females now.
Oh, absolutely.
Which female do you want to go through?
You choose.
I think that Claire chick.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go through hers because she's what's her name? Because she's like sort of the other villain on the show.
C for.
Or there's the really horny mum.
Nah, hers will be shit.
Yeah, no, that's right. Your mum doesn't have Instagram.
Yeah, doll.
Who have you been looking up? Little Claire Dixon.
Yes.
Look at you. Josh
That's
Adokar, Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking up all the hotties.
It's the main one's mood. No.
That's her there.
You. I hope
Claire,
she's got some good ones.
C for Claire.
It's a
Yep.
bit off, isn't it?
She's been on MAFS.
She is a kindergarten assistant. She's just
Well done. She did say she was a teacher, though. Is that fair?
She's not a teacher.
Okay. So let's go down. These are all the
Yeah,
MAFS.
let's go to the old stuff.
Let's go to the archives.
Tits.
Now, they do go through these and wipe anything that's controversial, which I'm surprised with Harrison they didn't.
Well, little Harry. Oh, Does
Does it? She's
I
on
knew she was a smoker with that
she's
voice.
ripping and a tearing.
I knew it.
Punching darts and breaking hearts.
Oh, Jesse,
My
you should
God.
have seen this, mate.
And she was.
Wow.
Wow, Playgirl t-shirt. She's got a Bloody Mary next to her,
I
and
will
she's
say-
smashing a dozer.
She drinks coffees like a bad bitch, but
Does she?
drinks little espressos of a morning, and all the other people on the show don't drink coffee.
In her defense,
properly.
her husband was a fucking fruitcake. No
Oh,
wonder
yeah,
she
he was
hooked
a
up with someone
nutcase.
else.
Yeah,
Well, she did hook up with
fair
another
play
fruitcake. Yeah, fair play. She loves it. There she is, tits out. You, this country has my heart. Oh, she's in Samyak. Is that in Indonesia? I think it is.
I thought it was near Byron.
I think it is. She's got dogs, tits,
Not too bad.
boobs again.
Pretty average, for a chicken and late. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a couple of quotes. Pretty.
Hers isn't too bad.
There's got to be something. There's got to be something. Come
Couple
on.
of rigged ones, but not
Couple
too
of burgers.
bad. Food.
I think we're getting back a bit.
Oh.
420. This is a non-smoking room. 420. That's a good one.
Oh.
All right.
Puff. Wow.
There is someone else I'd like to bring up
Not
that
mine.
was on MAFS.
Oh.
No, not yours. And that is a bloke who we had to Google because he was arguing with you in the comment section.
Oh my God. And Gabe, do you know have we told you about the beef I got from a MAFS reject?
No,
He was on
know about
MAFS,
this.
I think 3 or 4 years ago.
I think it was 4 or 5.
Really? His name is Dane Wells,
Who is Dane Wells?
which is a great hashtag to say.
I'm trying to get it
Who
to
is-
catch on.
Who is Dane Wells?
We'll probably give him more fame than his little chode could wrap his dick around.
Dean is
His chode could wrap his dick around.
I heard you.
I said what I said.
He's an interesting dude. He was on you've seen him? Yeah. He looks like the biggest meathead of all time.
He's heaps old too. Does Of course he does.
Oh no. He's dancing with this mass innovator. Oh,
Dancing
you
with the
fucking
Stars!
loser. My
Set
God.
the scene.
He's also putting out videos at the moment, and
He's trying to be controversial.
I think he's trying to.
He's trying to do what you do
Yeah.
and failing miserably.
Which is quite fun.
And then attacking me, which you don't. Oh,
So-
mate.
So he had a crack at Claire the other day because we put up that screenshot from that chick. What was her name?
I won't say a name on here again. She got hammered enough.
Yeah, she got. Which is
A
not
lady
why
that
we
was
did
not-
it. I just
no.
wanted to fucking point out what a piece of shit she was.
Yeah.
This lady who told Claire that she hopes she has not an abortion, how she has a miscarriage and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And I basically just sent the screenshot, posted
You
the
don't
screenshot
laugh,
on
you
Instagram.
cry.
And Dane Wells pops in the fucking comment section and goes,
He's
"Oh,"
like 45.
he looks old. And he goes, "Oh, well, she said this is no different to you making jokes about Muslims dying or about the Aboriginal people or about Christian people."
We're not saying it to a specific person, though.
No, if I went up to someone in the street,
On the street
and
and
said that,
said,
I said, "Yeah, that's
yes.
fucked up."
Dean?
Dean, you fucking dumb cunt.
Such an ugly prick. I showed him to my lash lady and to my mum and to a few girlfriends, and everyone sort of looked at him. I was like, do you know who this is?
Oh, he's got a fucking head like a knee.
No one knew except for my mother. And she went,
nice.
oh, yuck, that gross guy from telly.
He was like, he was built up on the show as like the misogynist and stuff, and he just come across as an absolute
He's just a
piece of
typical
shit.
redhead.
But yeah, gross.
Sorry, but he was just a shitty...
Shout out to Bluey, who's probably listening. I will say this, though. I was quite pissed off because I was like, fucking don't argue with my wife, you fucking little cunt. Come and have a crack.
He's such a pussy.
Have a crack at me then.
He's such a little beater.
But it's not, it's nowhere near the same. For someone to, if I was, say we didn't know each other, Claire, and I messaged you and I was like, oh, I hope you die and all this shit. That's not okay.
Isaac.
That's not okay at all. But if I said it on stage and we're having a big joke and everyone's laughing
Context.
and I've got a big smile on my face,
Yes.
then yeah, you could probably get away with it.
Yes.
But it's so different.
100%.
And this guy is fighting. Claire's off to get her eyebrows done. She had to stop replying because she was getting her eyebrows done. That's what life she's leading. You're arguing with some poor woman who's 32 weeks pregnant getting her fucking eyebrows done, and you're sitting at home resting on your laurels from Married at First Sight and Dancing with the Stars. Dean, shut up. You fucking nobody. All
Who
right,
is
now,
Dane Wells?
Now let's move on from Dean. Fuck me. What a guy.
Who is Dane Wells? I think the
sniffles,
comments
though.
are still up because I fucked him up by calling him a beater.
He's a fucking little beater cunt.
Anyway, next topic.
Headbutt the cunt.
Kizzy still needs a home at
Kizzy
Dog
does
Rescue
need a home.
Newcastle.
Good grief.
Kizzy still needs a home.
We went looking last
Someone,
night.
please.
Not for Kizzy. We did see a rabbit on the side of the road that Claire almost tried to jump out of the car and go after. But
It was a white lop-eared.
But you didn't because you
too
are
in pain.
far too pregnant and you didn't have any underpants on. You're running around in a big schmock. The schmock's getting a lot of runs at the moment.
I've got this.
It's a moo-moo.
I've got this
You know
heinous.
Homer's
the Homer,
moo-moo?
It is that in
Did you
blue.
say homo?
Homo.
No, the Homer.
Cancel this.
The Homer moo-moo from The Simpsons. It looked exactly like that. Yeah, sorry, go on.
All I was gonna say is yes, it's that, but blue.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It looks great on you. And you've got two of them, don't you?
Got one. The other one's a 90, you bastard.
Sorry. No, it looks good. And
you got to air everything out because everything's hot and hurts. So I've got to not wear
thing.
undies at night.
We did go and get our little... There you are. That's it.
It is blue. Thumbnail my face on that. And Dane Wells down near my crotch eating my farts.
Ooh. Good grief. What a good job.
He'd love it.
He would. We went and got our little 32-week, or 32 and a half, I think it would be. By the time this comes out, it'll be 33 weeks. But our 32-week scan this morning.
Of our little man, we saw his face. Everything's perfect.
Saw his knob. That was
Saw
good.
his doodle.
That was
It
fun.
was beautiful. So cute.
Little nobula. And little legs.
And saw him drinking. That was really cool.
And he was in the 76th percentile as for
Correct.
size, meaning like if you had 100 kids, he would be number 76 as far as bigness is concerned or size is concerned, and there'll be 24 other kids bigger than him. So he's right around average, bigger than average, just above average. That's all you ever want in life, isn't it?
He's perfect.
We finished off his room. We put out a video on this channel on the little Buttsmarn channel if you listen to this, but on our channel last week, Thursday I believe it was, going through his room, and it's all
We're gonna
happening.
be sooks.
Fucking up, and I've done so much fucking washing for this kid already. It's ridiculous because you get all these stuff and then you got to wash it all and put it all away. It's all happening.
And the nappies.
And the nappies, we've got heaps of nappies. We are ready to wipe asses.
Oh,
I'm
and
pumped.
How do you think little man is going to go when we're back touring on the road?
Well, that's another one, isn't it? It's like, when do we
I'm
go
terrified.
back on? When can we go back on the road?
It all depends on him, but when are we thinking?
Well, I
To
don't.
give the people something to look forward to.
I think we should do some shows this year, later end of the
Yes,
year.
late year, yes.
He's going to be born in April. Are we revealing the day or not? No,
I
we're not.
haven't been. Just, I thought I'd keep that private just with all the crazies.
Sure. So he will be born at some point. And then we will travel. I think we might go to America. We'll see how we go, see how he's going. If anyone's had or has
Travel
young
tips.
kids, travel tips, let us know in the comment section. I'm very
Especially
interested
for
to know.
anxious mothers and husbands.
Yeah, well, it's a scary thing. I mean, we've travelled overseas on numerous occasions, and we've seen young families patting babies off to sleep. I know our mate Brammers, he went over to England. He's from England, and little Lily, she was very upset on the flight, and he said he stood up for the entire fucking thing.
England's so far away.
It is, and I feel like if we went to England, the best way to do it would be to go to America first and then go, because it's like, I think it's 14 hours to LA or whatever it is, and then it's another.
I'm itching for America.
Yeah, I think we should go there. I want to go to Austin. I want to go to Joe Rogan's new club. I want to do some shows
hang out with Ryan
there.
Long.
Ryan Long, he was on Rogan's
Our
podcast the
bestie.
other week.
Yes.
Which was great.
Can we put up a photo of Ryan Long, please?
Ryan Long's a
He
gun.
deserves a shout out.
He's
a legend.
We met up with him over in New York last year. And
He's a funny
did his
fucker.
podcast. He is. He's a legend.
I'm a fangirl. I'll
He's a
admit
legend.
it.
He does great videos
Yeah.
and highly underrated. But yeah, he was on Rogan's podcast. Good fucking on him.
Oh,
Doing well.
he would have had the biggest stiffy.
Oh my
Can
God.
you imagine?
What?
And he made him laugh. You
I know.
made him laugh.
What about I was on Rogan the other week? Did you
Your
hear that?
voice was
My voice
on.
was on there. The autoplay on YouTube just started playing my voice. That was very exciting.
Proud of you.
Thank you. But yeah, no, he deserved it. Old Ryan Long. He's a very funny guy. You probably recognise him if you looked up his name.
It's fucking great.
But yeah, we've got to work out.
There he is. To the right, the skinny one.
Yeah,
There he is.
handsome guy.
It's a nice photo. We love you, Ryan.
So yeah, we got to work out
Oh.
how and when we're going to travel, where we're going to travel. I want to do Australian shows next year. I don't have a new show yet at the moment. I'm working on the book. That's what's taking up all of my time at the moment. So I've been working on
And feeding this
and
behemoth.
feeding the behemoth. Like just before we started filming, I was writing. So I'm trying to spend all my spare time outside of family time and work time on that. And then once that's done, I'm going to switch focus straight back to writing stand-up. So I need to write a new hour, a new show.
I reckon you'll do that pretty quickly. We've got some good stuff written down already.
Yeah, we were going through some stuff the other day,
Some
weren't
stuff
we?
in the car was just...
Well, I was talking about doing a whole bit about, because every year I get cancelled about something. Well, let's do a bit where we go after every
Dog breeds.
No, not dog breeds. Human breeds. Every single religion, every single colour from every country, and we take one joke at a time and attack everyone. So then you
Yes.
cannot say that I'm a piece of shit, but someone will, I'm sure.
Oh,
You clip them all individually
Yeah,
and
you
post
just-
them online.
Yeah, you post them on 9/11.
fucking snowflakes.
Oh,
Absolute
don't worry about it.
snowflakes.
Don't worry about it.
I saw more photos of Sam Smith. Is everyone else sick of seeing this fucking
He's a hot
dude?
man.
I don't have any feelings towards him. He can belt out a tune, but I'm sick of seeing his rig everywhere.
He's a hot mess.
And it's all weird stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to. I'm not liking any of it, and it's still being bombarded. It's like he's the new Lady Gaga.
You know who gets more coverage than him?
Who?
Well, not more, but undeserved coverage.
Who?
Is Christian Wilkinson.
Oh, people won't even know who that is.
Well,
I have only just sort
Chris-
of retained what his name is.
If you spend any time, looking at articles online or on Facebook or
Facebook
on
mainly,
Instagram,
isn't
mainly
it?
Facebook,
Yeah.
but this guy pops up and he's the son of
He's a
Richard
man's man.
Wilkinson. Yeah, very broad shoulders, that
Masculine.
type masculine guy. He is the son of this sort of famous reporter, I guess you'd call him. Oh, Gabe's found him.
Wilkins, is it?
Yeah, Christian Wilkinson.
I think
Wilkins.
it's just Wilkins.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll know. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about by what you're looking at. And he is everywhere. And you know what he's famous for?
Dressing stupid.
Being a man dressing as a
Yeah.
girl. Like, that's
Yeah.
literally all he's known for. That's all he does. And he is on the front cover of papers all the time. So this is him with his dad. But there's some good photos of him wearing these, dresses.
Apparently, his dad's heaps nice.
He must be with the son.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with wearing a dress.
No, but why? What's he doing other than wearing a dress?
Nothing.
Has he got Is he Dane Wells?
They're literally just they're putting him on all these.
Look how woke we
Look
are.
at this. That doesn't look good.
Those beads have been up his ass.
That does not look good at all. He looks like he's walked straight out of Auschwitz with that back.
Oh,
he
he
looks
does.
gaunt.
that jawline.
That
Is a snatched jawline.
He's a good-looking guy. Wear a dress, all that shit. But why are you on the fucking front page of every
It's
newspaper
a very good
every
point.
week?
Yeah.
You haven't
What else
done
is he
anything.
doing? What else
Nothing.
is he doing? Yes.
Nothing. I guess it's only because his dad's sort of.
But he's
well
a
known.
nobody, really, too.
Oh, well, he fucking interviewed a couple of famous people heaps of famous people over but who gives a shit,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
He's no Tracy Grimshaw, obviously.
No, come back, Tracy.
Bring
miss
it
you.
back.
Do you miss
Bring it
Tracy
back.
when we watch our current affair of an evening?
Current affairs not the same.
So funny.
Not the same anymore.
You can't make fun of Ali Langdon. She's just a pretty blonde on the TV.
She's just a hot bit of gear.
What
That's
can you
all she
say?
is.
You just go, yep, oh, you're good.
So we were on our way the other night last night to a area around us that is a low socio-economic area, which is probably where Gabe lives. And we were on our way and we were looking at investment properties. That's what rich people do, like us. And we started to think that maybe this would be a good place to put a like an investment property, get a rental, etc., etc. But the house prices were outrageous, like they are
Disgusting.
everywhere. And you've been looking a lot at, and we drove through there. It was it looked like a fucking.
There was a
bomb
house burnt down, four
yeah,
doors
four
down.
doors up. There was a house that had burnt down. And how much did they want for it? $780 or something like that?
Nearly 800,000.
So you've been looking at houses over in Texas.
Yeah, I have.
And so what is the, around about average for these houses over there?
Well, us Aussie peasants could live like kings over there
Agreed.
for 300,000.
Like you can pick up, if you go to...
4-5 bedroom house.
Gabe, pull something up. 4-bedroom house, Texas. Let's have a look at some of these prices. Obviously, they're going to be in US dollars.
Yes.
But the housing prices there are just hilarious. Like,
It's sick.
in comparison to here, for what you get, like there was a house in Mayfield in Newcastle, which is, like it's somehow become an affluent area. $1.8 million.
Yeah.
And it was very nice.
Yeah.
But it's a tiny house.
Yeah.
It's like, is that, you really want to live there that bad that you're willing to pay $1.8 million? So what do we got here? This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot place in Diamond Oak Drive, Texas City for $268,000 American.
Yeah.
So let's say 400
$268
something Australian dollars.
USD to AUD is
4 beds.
nearly $400K.
Exactly
Still,
right.
yeah.
So these are all, every one of these, 4 bedrooms.
It's sickening.
$235,000. 4 bedrooms, $229,000.
Wow.
Isn't
Yeah.
it crazy? Then there's some new
This
houses.
is what I look at when I'm on the spin bike.
I know you do.
I fall in love with 2.
I wonder what the downside is.
Well,
There's no tax on it in Texas either, apparently.
yeah, the income tax is very
low.
very, very small. So look at this one. New construction, $414,000, which is what? Let's say $600K. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, beautiful home on a big old square footage of, it's actually gone down $25,000 in price. And it's in Texas City. I know nothing about Texas City, but what looks great, right? Huge house.
Oh,
Like for the price that you pay for a normal house here, you're getting a mansion over in Texas.
it's putrid.
So apparently it comes down to the cost of materials is much cheaper over there, apparently, and the cost of land is much cheaper because there's more of it. Now, you will know that America and Australia are the same size, but we are talking inhabitable land. In Australia, there's just not that infrastructure because we all live around the coast. If you want to save money, like look how much money we save just by living 20 minutes out of the city.
Absolutely.
We got our house for like $750, and that's what shitholes, dumps were going for near where we grew up.
They need heaps of stuff.
that needed
doing to them.
$300K.
mold.
Yeah, like basically knocking down. Like that's what a land value is.
Yeah. People are having to put back their groceries for their weekly shop, and their rent is now like people that are renting are spending as much as you would on a mortgage. Like it's fucking cruel. Everyone's struggling and the prices are still going up, and people are forgetting that someone's making that happen.
Yeah, and I think
It doesn't magically happen.
I think the Reserve Bank will probably put interest rates up again in the next couple of days.
It's fucking disgusting.
They'll just keep putting it up, and what happens? Wages aren't going up.
No,
So you just sit here and you can't pay for anything.
it's fucking revolting.
Like, and in some jobs, some people are really well paid. Like, say, for example,
But even they're
You work for-
struggling. That's what scares me.
I was saying you work for me, you get paid well.
Yeah. There's a punchline coming, you interrupted.
Sorry, go on, love.
Well, Even the people that normally would be relatively comfy are struggling.
Yeah.
So, dude, like the FIFO workers
Yep.
and the business owners, even they're struggling. So, what about the people that are working in pubs, retail, childcare workers, nurses, everyone? It's just fucking wrong.
Well, the old man was on the Cancer Man, our podcast the other day, and he was talking about how many people in America have to work 2 or 3 jobs. Well, that's what's going to have to start happening here.
I think people are.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to have to become more common. Like,
Remember when I worked 3 jobs, and people in the comments will know this, you literally can't do it because each 3, wherever you're working, get the shits with you because you can't do this on that, and it ends up just being messy and you end up having a breakdown and earning no more money. You're trying to add up to a full-time job and you fucking can't.
and you were a casual, and you had to work 3 jobs to try and make the same rate as someone who was on full time because no one was hiring.
They're still not.
So, yeah, that's the problem.
But they're like, oh, we need hospo workers.
Isn't there like a oversupply of jobs at the minute?
Not full-time, though.
And that's the thing. Like,
It's not. This is why I get the shits with on the news for all these people. Like, they're like, oh, we need people in hospitality. And I'm like, offer them full-time contracts then.
or
Good
pay them
point.
better.
Not 6-hour shifts once a fortnight,
Yeah.
paying them shit.
And then it comes down
Been
to
there, done that.
like the award wages.
Yeah.
Sorry, not the
Sick leave and shit.
the weekend rates.
Yes.
Stuff like that the Liberal government fucking got rid of. And I understand running a business costs money. I do it, right? Like there are several people, probably 5 or 6 people that depend on me for a job. I know what it's like to have to pay wages. But if you expect someone to work, don't get any ideas, Gabe. If you expect someone to work on a public holiday, then they should be paid accordingly.
1,000%.
You know, particularly if it's someone who's a fucking casual.
And if you don't look after someone, they're going to leave, they're going to
Yeah.
not like you, and they're not going to do your job well.
like, for example, with
I
Gabe,
know because I did it.
with Gabe working for us, right?
Yep.
For us, not with us, for us. You
And
fucking-
with us.
Which isn't correct. I'm not employed.
Well, you're working for us.
Yeah, okay, true.
Well, who do you fucking
Yeah.
work for?
I work for me. I'm
Rosie.
self-employed.
Yeah, okay. And who do you work for? The person
Yeah,
who
yeah.
You fucking know your
Louis.
place. Yeah, you work for Louis. My point is, Gabe knows that if I ask him to do something on the weekend, right,
Yeah.
then that time there will be other time throughout the week where there won't be work to be done.
Yeah.
So it all levels out, right?
Yep.
Is that fair to say, Gabe? So if I am someone who say I employed Gabe casually, and I said to him, mate, I need you on Sunday. I know it's a public holiday. Then he'd be well within his rights to go, mate, I got a few things on.
Yeah,
but
get fucked.
if you pay me
Yeah.
accordingly,
Yeah.
then okay, I'll do it. Which should be
Hospo
how it
workers
goes.
aren't getting that, or
Man,
retail
I
workers.
needed that shit when I was young and I was working in pubs and stuff. Like my Sunday rates, which was the best day to go out and have fun and do all that type of stuff, Sundays, I made double time or whatever, and I made heaps of cash for that at that time, and I deserved it because I was giving up the time that I could spend with family. It's the same with like, you know, the kids that work at Macca's on Christmas Day. Like, how much are they getting? Are they getting double time? They should be getting fucking
I
triple
think it's
time.
time and a half.
Well, it should be fucking triple time.
What did I get on Boxing Days? I think it was just double time at Maya.
And it should be.
So you got fuck all.
Well, no, it wasn't that much. But it should be. You should be getting paid a good wage, at least
Yep.
a livable wage. And
Yep.
wages aren't going up.
No.
Everything is costing more. Wages aren't going up. So who's making all this cash? And then you see all the profits given out, or the profits that have been taken by, you know, big oil, big coal, big fucking corporations, big dicks. Somehow Qantas have made enormous. All these people are making big profits, and the little guy's getting fucked. That little guy is Gabe.
Buttsmarn for PM. I think
But
he'd
even-
make it.
Even if I did run for Prime Minister, which I'd never do, obviously.
No.
I'm not smart enough for that, nor is anyone who's ever had the fucking
I was
role.
going to say, neither are they.
But there's nothing you can do because there's too many people who have made too many promises, and you will never get anything changed in government. You know, like
Dana White for...
world president. You would have more chance being Dane Wells and being once
I bet you've forgotten him already, haven't you? I bet you have.
and being wanted by anyone
Any female.
than being a politician who can actually make change in the world.
First homeowners, I feel for you.
Yeah, you're fucked.
We only just scraped in. Like,
Yeah.
only fucking just. It terrifies me.
Yeah, well,
But
that
now-
was a big commitment.
Wasn't it? It was terrifying. Now people are, I don't know, it's just fucking sad.
Like there's a lot of first home buyers that once they come off this fixed interest rate period of like whether it was 2 years or 4 years or whatever it was, they're going to be going from paying, $1,000 or not $1,000, they're paying $600, $800 a week to paying $1,400 a week. So you're going to have all these people.
The Aussie dream has been diminished.
Well, for the next 2 years, maybe they might only be able to pay interest and not the actual pay, not actually pay off the loan, the principal amount. They're just going to be paying the interest. So that might be $500, but they're not moving anywhere forward. So in 2 years' time, they're going to be 2 years closer to retirement and 2 years of nothing. Like they're not you're just going to be. It's fucked.
You know, it would fix everything if someone adopted Kizzy from Dog
Ladies
Rescue
and gentlemen,
Newcastle.
Dog Rescue Newcastle. Yeah,
That's nuts, eh?
This Aussie lady was hit with a $700 rent increase in accordance with the terms of the tenancy agreement of the above property. We have recently reviewed the rent on behalf of the owner of the property to bring the rent in line with the current market. What the market is achieving. We advise you that from the 16th of April, your rent shall be increased from $1,900.
In Redfern?
Yeah. Is that where it is?
Get fucked.
From $1,900 fortnightly to $2,600 fortnightly every 2 weeks.
$700 increase.
That's crazy.
That's someone's paycheck, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Oh, well.
Do you want to see the video? You don't care.
Nah, I don't give a shit. I'm rich.
I care, but I think it'll just annoy me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Mum and Dad Show this week. Make sure you check us out and give us a review on Spotify or
Yes,
iTunes.
please.
And we'll see you next week. Toodaloo, au revoir. Oh, grab our merch. For fuck's sake. Get a t-shirt or get a mug or get a fucking baby bib. We'll see you soon. Toodaloo, au revoir. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.